Bachelor Nation's quiet support for Joan Vassos and Chock Chapple. Who else is rooting for them? While Joan Vassos and Chock Chapple may not be drowning in public comments from their Bachelor Nation peers, the support they are receiving is meaningful, especially coming from some unexpected corners. Beyond Jerry Turner and Jess Palmer, a few other alums have subtly shown their appreciation for the couple, even if they aren't flooding their Instagram feeds with heart emojis. Leslie Fema, a surprising ally. Leslie Fema, one of Jerry Turner's finalists on The Golden Bachelor, has maintained a quiet but steady friendship with Joan. Though Leslie hasn't been vocal in the comments section, she's been spotted liking several of Joan and Chock's posts, including their recent vacation photos. Given that Leslie and Joan were both strong contenders for Jerry's heart, their post-show camaraderie is a refreshing display of maturity, proving that there are no hard feelings between them. Leslie has also been open about her own struggles with public scrutiny after The Golden Bachelor, so she may relate to Joan and Chock's current backlash over their living situation. While she hasn't spoken out directly in their defense, her silent support suggests she's in their corner. Faith Martin, a distant but present supporter. Faith Martin, another fan favorite from The Golden Bachelor, has always been one of the more reserved alums when it comes to social media engagement. However, she's been consistent in liking Joan and Chock's posts, particularly those about their travels. Faith, who lives a quieter life in Washington state, may not be as active online as some of her fellow contestants, but her occasional interactions indicate she's keeping up with Joan's journey. Interestingly, Faith and Joan share a similar independent streak. Both left The Golden Bachelor early for personal reasons, so there may be an unspoken understanding between them. While Faith hasn't publicly commented on Joan and Chock's relationship, her subtle acknowledgments suggest she approves. Trista and Ryan Sutter, the OG couple's approval. Trista Sutter, the very first Bachelorette, and her husband Ryan have always been supportive of Bachelor Nation couples who prioritize real connections over fame. Though they aren't constantly engaging with Joan and Chock's content, Trista has liked a few of their posts, including one where Joan reflected on the challenges of dating later in life. Given that Trista and Ryan are one of the franchise's most enduring success stories, their quiet approval carries weight. If they see potential in Joan and Chock's relationship, that's a good sign for the couple's longevity. Why the lack of overt support from other alums? While it's clear that Joan and Chock have some key supporters, the broader Bachelor Nation community has been relatively quiet. There are a few possible reasons for this. The relocation backlash. Some alums may be hesitant to publicly align themselves with Joan and Chock while the couple faces criticism over their living situation. Fans have been vocal about their opinions, with some questioning whether the pair is truly committed if they haven't settled in one place yet. Other contestants might be avoiding the drama altogether. The age factor. The Golden Bachelor and Bachelorette alums are in a different stage of life than the younger franchise stars. Many of them aren't as active on social media, and their engagement habits reflect that. While someone like Jess Palmer, who is deeply embedded in the franchise, is vocal, others may prefer to support Joan and Chock offline. Personal priorities. Many Golden Bachelor contestants return to their normal lives after the show, focusing on family, careers, or personal endeavors. Unlike the younger contestants who often pivot to influencing full-time, Joan's peers may not feel the need to publicly weigh in on her relationship. Joan and Chock's own support for Bachelor Nation. Despite not receiving an overwhelming amount of engagement from fellow alums, Joan and Chock have been nothing but supportive of others in the franchise. They frequently promote Bachelor Nation events, share cast members' projects, and even meet up with former contestants for podcasts and interviews. Their willingness to uplift others, even without always getting the same energy in return, speaks to their genuine appreciation for the community. Perhaps in time, more alums will step forward to publicly cheer them on. Final thoughts: who could step up next? If Joan and Chock continue to navigate their long-distance relationship with grace, more Bachelor Nation stars might feel comfortable voicing their support. Potential candidates include Susan Knowles, the bubbly Golden Bachelor contestant, has remained close with many of the women from the show. If she starts commenting more, others might follow. Kathy Swartz, known for her unfiltered opinions, Kathy could bring some much-needed